Not many things hurt as much as having no show to watch when you go to eat. And then before every meal, you try for like 20 minutes to find something and nothing pops out. Then you end up eating lukewarm food and you just call it a day. On a separate note, we're building Titanic and Bork together because screw the rules. Who's going to stop me? Who's going to stop you? I'm not much of a Riot Games hater, but I will say the moment that they ship a fix to get players to their rank, one of my accounts goes on a 13-game loss streak, 3-20, and then my other account goes to the same rank with 60% win rate. Something's in the water, okay? Something's in the water. I'm not too happy about it, but let me tell you, man, all the people that spam games at the start of the season, you guys were smarter than me. I tried to have some integrity. It is what it is, though. We're going for a, this looks like a 3-camp top, but he's going to kill him. Okay, so my path is a little scuffed already, right? When you see Riven versus another, like, squishy melee, like, not Malphite, it's a pretty good idea to just walk straight to that lane, not gonna lie. But, again, you just save these by just taking the 3-camp recall. A lot of people overcomplicate it, like, thinking you have to stick with your mistake. No, man. It's fake. Just go ahead and clear these up. Boom. And we out. Because, like, in the grand scheme of things, I know I could make, like, a beginner guide of all the things that, like, junglers kind of have to do. Have to being in quotes, but it really is just, like, more beneficial for a jungler to always take part in your laners having good wave state because it gives you more, more opportunities, which then means you get more fed and their team doesn't. Because if they're, if we leave them, their jungler with only the plan to, dive Riven, yeah, good luck, man. So, yeah. A lot of people are talking about this 3-camp recall stuff. Again, man, the biggest thing that you risk is an invade. Because if I did 3 camps like regular into downwards, then I would get here a little bit faster. And getting here faster is, obviously really good if you're getting invaded because then you can actually catch them and stop them from taking every single thing into your jungle. And yeah, if you don't do that, then you're going to get caught up and that will suck. But luckily we're here as crab spawns. Our Ezreal killed Lucian mid. What's with that? Their jungler is Xin Zhao, so I'm not too worried about him. I would guess that Xin Zhao's top at this point. But my Riven's doing well. Oh. I mean, if he were to go, I could. He has no crab, right? Because he's not a 28 farm. So we're just going to hit the scryer and watch him do it. Mostly because there's not too much to do here. Oh, we even got that nice. I'm up the item with Prio, so I'm not really too worried about this one, not going to lie. Okay, but I'm kind of cooking. He doesn't die to bleed, that sucks. But yeah, you can see the longsword diff right there was pretty obvious. If it wasn't obvious there, man, I urge you to go back and watch it. But you see how this guy, I mean, he took an auto 1v1 fight, and we kind of caught him. I'm not going to drop this camp, I don't think. Oh my god, he swapped. I might not get the right target. Oh man, we're so close to E. Our buffer E didn't come out. To be fair, that was a little unlucky. I guess if I had PTA there, I would have just killed Viego, but because I took what's it called? Because I took lethal tempo this game, I didn't have the burst to kill. Overall, though, that was like, kind of unlucky. No big deal. If they had either one of these sums, that would have been the diff for sure, but I'm really unsure of what sums they had. But overall, not too bad. I'm going to skip the Krugs here, just because if you look at my camps right here, going Krugs to Wolves, that's like an actual time investment. You got to think of early game like you're on a timer for every single thing you do. You don't really want to spend all of early game walking around, because once mid-game hits and team fights start happening, if you're not strong as Briar, it can be a little tough, especially against certain drafts. So that's basically what I'm doing when I skip those Krugs, just accepting I'll get them next time. And we're just going to stay really active on the map. And my laners got it back. One bad play doesn't have to define you. Chilling. I see that my bot lane has a little bit of prio, so I'm going to go for Dragonium. Use Teamfights to pull it out of the pit. And then you get a better W. Don't know where Xin is. Xin, if he is topside, is super incentivized to be collecting this farm. So if he doesn't collect that farm, you should be very, very aware that he should be around you, right? Because again, this is a lot of gold. So he should be around us, but to be honest, when he doesn't have prio and his laners are dying, he might not be too incentivized to even come check this, you know? So that's kind of what you can take from that. I'm gonna try and go to my raptors here, but while trying to get to my raptors, I would like to see if I can snake a mid gank. I might ward this here in a sec. That's okay. I actually, like, I don't really want to fight. I'll take a free gank, but I don't really want to fight because I'm so low. Now, they did see me, so Xin could make a play to come gank me right now. So using E here is kind of risky, but... If you felt a little bit more strong, you could go for the invade onto his blue buff here, but instead of doing that, I'm just going to get my camps rolling. Right here? Yeah. Nice. Zoning ultimate. Zoning ultimate. You need to learn them. And you see, man, I will ping the line that my ultimate's going down. Because, bro, I am not giving them any reason to be like, oh, I didn't know where it was going. Oh, no excuse. Oh, this excuse. No. No. Not here. Not in this house. Who's with me on that? But yeah. This game is kind of just happening. I don't know. We have a top laner that's doing really well. We've taken a decent fight into Xin, but Xin really hasn't, like, how do you explain it? If Xin was doing more, I'd be more fed, but he's playing super conservative because he's behind. So you can see he's actually he's just trying to straight up farm, but we're even out farming him. So in the grand scheme of things, it's actually just a pretty good game state for us, but obviously you'd love if they'd just start sending it and you could get 30 kills. I mean, come on now, who doesn't like that? Now this river's warded for sure. Just always is. It's okay. Whenever your bot lane wants a gank and a spam ping, just know they haven't done shit for wards. Okay? So you can't be too surprised. Now that I've said that, you can't ever be surprised again. I would like to play for those, but he's going to take the top gank first, and then once the top gank doesn't work, he's going to immediately start them knowing that he's seen. So I'm late to this, and I have too much gold. Now that zoning ult that we sent earlier feels a little bit bad, but... If Riven and Ezreal can walk to this, then they might be able to buy time to get me one. Because if they only get one, then it's really good. Xin has to be on those pings. We watched the grubs walk to it. Trying to make sure that my movement's decent. Nice. Good pickup. Pings are OP, especially just, I mean, again, you don't really, like, this Riven's playing really well. Not to take it away from him. But you don't know if someone is paying enough attention. So, you know, use those pings a lot. You see how much I ping, man. I think it's really good. I think it's really valuable. Oh, that's a hit and a smite. Boom! Hey, yes, sir. Too easy. Solo lanes are lost. Like, yeah, but you have a bot lane that's winning, bro. You could walk to them at any time. But instead, you gave Dragon for nothing. You gave Dragon to go back to the top lane that's losing. You gotta fix that path, brother. Please hit. Nice. See if I can ping them off of this. I want to say that his top side is down right now, so that's why I'm not going for an invade. He's on 14, you know, ticks, where basically it was like, you know, when I last looked, I was bot side at when he was at 20, so it's assumable that he cleared bot to top there, and the camps are spawning soon. Especially with his raptors being up right now, that means that, like, if he path top upwards, and we were right about that, then wolves and gromp would be his next camps. A lot of you guys do wonder about going Titanic and Bork, so I'll show a little bit about it. This game, basically, you know, the reality of almost every Briar build is that We're going 2 damage items first, alright? So it's what do you want out of those 2 items? And Borg Titanic gives you no ability haste, but it gives you a shit ton of burst, and it gives you a shit ton of just consistent damage. So it's one of the stronger, you know, I hit W and someone dies build. That's the easy way to understand it. I think I can snake this one. Oh. Oh, this is really bad. I gotta ult to Xerath or someone. Oh, so close. Kill him! Hot and gay! Nice! To be honest, I think Nami had that kill a little bit earlier, but she got a little lost in the sauce. But either way, yeah, that ended up being 2 for 2. 2 for 2 after a solo kill, so 1 for 2 on my side of the play. Not mad about that. One of the main reasons that I can feel not bad about this, and this is a little tip to help you guys, is basically, you see how all my camps are dead when I died? That's awesome. That's awesome. Because if all of my camps were alive right now, then they would be not, if all my camps were alive, then they wouldn't be dead. And what that does is, like, it, you know, it stops you from getting another full clear, and just keeping your gold income very consistent. Oh, Zindo's going by. You see how their team is fighting so hard? Yeah. So, basically, we walk here, we just zone him off of doing this play, and that's all that we're doing. Now, he can't do this play. They get their wave in. I ping them off, and then I go here. Because, again, the most important thing is this dragon, okay? It's not anything else other than this dragon, so we just want to get this. That's on them. As long as they can... Dude, honestly, just hold, boys. Just hold. Take as long as you guys need. Good shit. Great job. Right out from under your nose. And again, now there's a very realistic sense of that play where you just have to leave because your bot lane kind of gets caught up. That happens. I don't think I really kill him like this, and this might go badly, but I'm at least trying to annoy him a little bit. Take some of his money. Take this away from him and hit the TP, and then we go back to camps. And, you know, plays like that, I really didn't have much better thing to do other than just go and hit my camps. That play is still, like, you know, able to be done. Oh, where's he going? Right here. Boom. Hop behind. Nice. That's stunned by Xerath, so I couldn't click my button. Is the TP... Yeah, I'll be able to use it by the time I get there. These things actually do have a cooldown. Not a lot of people realize that because you usually don't have to hit it twice, but... I'm like Drake. Just kidding. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what their game plan is now, other than... Like, so we got double grab, double drag. Now they're looking for Rift Herald, maybe? They might even decide to give that. We'll see. If they play for this, then we would like our bot lane to have swapped mid right now. But I don't know. They kind of... You do kind of want your bot lane to swap mid once one of them takes a turret, right? But this is a weird game where we got mid turret first. So you actually want your bot lane bot here in the grand scheme of things, because double ranged is supposed to be taking turrets, because obviously they take turrets easier than melees. So them being bots actually correct here. But on the flip side, you have a weaker Rift Herald unless your support walks. So I think in totality, you just want Nami to walk here. So I'll send out a ping, see if they're down for it. And we're going to look for this Viego here. Nice. Riven's so balanced, man. Ping. And again, man, you see me staring at my minimap. That is the key. But nice. Yeah, I mean, dude, this is a standard Logan jungle takeover where we utilize our team, we ping a shit ton, and we get every single neutral. And again, there's maybe some more high octane players that would be, you know, they would have 10 kills here with maybe 7 deaths. That's not how I climb, man. I climb by being consistent. And man, whatever works for you, do it. But this is just what works for me. Be turbo consistent. I need 200. You got a D-blade. To be honest, I hate selling D-blade for second item too, so I'm kind of with you. Try and cancel that recall here. Is this guy awake? He's gonna ult. No. Get in there. Next W and 2. Nice. Please. Nice. I mean, my team just keeps giving me mid waves, and I'm gonna take them too. Nice. Don't really care too much about rifting right here. I feel like we can get a better rift somewhere else. Nice. Grab a ruby crystal. It's going to buy into whatever you build next. I got 50 seconds till dragon. I feel like from this position, I'm able to greed camps a little bit. Is he actually still going to push? Yep. I would kill him if I could hit him, but I think he might get the recall by that time. Oh, I missed that hop too. Oh, man, I'm so bad. Well, I wouldn't have gotten there either way. I hit the scryer to maybe have Riven flash on him. Not bad. Now, you can see, looking for that play has ruined my get all my camps before dragon thing. So now, we have to, womp, be very sad about that. Yes, king. They got some 1v1s going on right here, but not too worried about it. Riven gets ganked here, so they're not playing for this. So now what I might do is just look for a bot play. But the thing is her death happened really fast. She probably got chain CC'd, it is what it is. So their team can actually pull everyone from that play down to bot side right now. So you are down the player, and you really can't look for a trade on that. Just the timing of it is too rough. She died too quick, wasn't able to pull them far enough away. Now you could rift right now, given that they showed 1-2-1, so they could only have 2 people here. I loved starting the gank like this. Look at that damage, by the way. And then just hopping into the whip whenever you get scared. Really good game plan right there. They might try and kill me on this, so I'm going to try and weave just a little bit. Nice. And you weave like that to try and dodge their spells, because they're trying to kill the rift so you don't get the crash. Right? That is their game plan. I don't know how down they are. If I did this, I would be tanking 4 players and it would suck. Might have to do it anyway though. Let's see if the invis thing. Nice, the invis thing is fixed. That's his flash. Ooh, god damn, we had the damage to kill that guy. Holy Ezreal. He's got armor boots. Nice. Xerath doing the Xerath thing. Don't hit king. Nice. I'm dead, but we're going to try and kill one. And it's going really bad. We got the turret. Honestly, there's 2 things that happen. When you shoot an ult like that, first of all, you know you're going to die, right? I think I said it before it happened. There's one of 2 things that should happen. Either your team takes the turret while you crank every cooldown on Earth and buy as much time as possible, or they step up and dive with you while you tank the turret. And usually that at least ends up being numbers advantage. So either one I'm fine with. Ooh. Ooh. That guy is pissed. Nice. Now we got Dragon Soul in 2 minutes. We should just go straight to Baroon here. Especially after getting an inhib. Inhibs allow you to get Baron really easy. All you have to do is like sync up your attempt on Baron when someone has to be bot lane. And that person's usually someone with TP, but you're able to get a lot of good going. And I'm not gonna lie, this Rosaloon person has flamed me like literally every game we've ever played, and it feels good, man. We get a win. Get a win. I'm not gonna lie, man. League of Legends players, this is separate but relevant. League of Legends players, man, they'll hate you over a game so quick. It is crazy, man. Sometimes you just gotta drop the GG. We'll get them next time. Keep it moving. But I've played a lot of games where toxicity is rampant, and Siege was actually one of the main ones. Siege was pretty toxic because like of how grueling it takes to lose a game. It's pretty similar. Pretty similar to League in that way, where like if you lose one game Rainbow or one round, so it works on a round system. It's first to 4, and if you both hit 3, then it goes first to 5, like overtime kind of thing. And when you lose the first round and your team's vibe is fucked up, when like you know it's a shooting game, right? So when someone's like, "Why weren't you looking at the place I thought you were looking at?" and like you maybe never even said that you were looking there. They just thought you were in their head. Now they kill the vibe asking something like that. Maybe someone else is like, that wasn't what I was doing. And then they're like, well, what are you, a dumbass? You should have been doing that. And it's like, oh, shit. You have to then do a scout phase for 1 minute and then play 3-minute rounds immediately after that. And, bro, it can be pretty grueling where, like, even just, I mean, it's like, it ends up being like, I don't know, 15 more minutes after that moment of just knowing you're going to lose. And that's pretty similar to a League game because you played, it essentially ends up being like the fastest game is like 20 minutes. And now with ban phase, it might be more, but yeah, so that game is very similar to League where like the vibe gets shot very quick. I don't even want to do this anymore. I'm not gonna. The vibe gets shot really quick. And you can just tell that you're just waiting till the end here. Nice. Not gonna get hit by that. Sorry. Don't really want to get hit by that. Ribbon's kind of taking on the pressure, so I'm gonna get the turrets, much like the last time I dove. Nice. See if we can one-shot him in base. Good try. Oh my god, where am I going? Nice. Huge. Yeah, this account decayed, unfortunately. I'm so upset about it. To be honest, shout out these two, man. Yeah, Hot and Gay versus Bai Hung Furry. That's a masterclass of a game. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, why'd you go lethal tempo? To address some questions that I assume will be in the comments. Why'd you go lethal tempo? Felt like it. What does it do? Takes away from your burst, adds to your later fight damage, right? Because you stack it up and then you get to use it. So after 6 auto attacks, then you're getting the maximum end of this rune. So why'd you think to go at this round? Felt like it. I've noticed. I mean, a little bit in my head was like, when you fight Xin Zhao early game, it is a lot of autos, and you can actually see at that crab fight at top crab how many autos was that. It's a lot. So usually you're able to get a lot of value out of that as long as you're actually able to hit. But yeah, so that really is about it. Not too much. I think PTA is better, right? And that's about it. PTA is most definitely better, but sometimes you can see value in it and try and get a little bit more. You can see, man. I mean, come on. 87,000 at 54, basically. This is 5K at 56. Man. And look at Halo Blades, by the way. Haters be damned. Halo Blades is so good, man. People are asleep. But, yeah, and then if you look at Bork first, Titanic's right there. Bork Titanic's right there, and then flip it. Right? Where's Titanic? There we go. Bork's right there. Hey, Bork's right there. Man, I have been seeing a lot of people testing Death's Dance, and yeah, I'm not sold on Death's Dance second. I really am not. I don't know. It really feels like you need either a more absurd damage item or a tanky item. And its win rate's even lower than what it was last patch, which is crazy. To be fair, it's only 600 games. What's everyone doing with it? Hopefully well. Yeah, that makes a little more sense. But either way, yeah, dude, you want to deal a lot of damage? Go deal a lot of damage then. But yeah, Black Cleaver is almost always one of the best, like just like generic follow-up items. Can't ever really hate it, but overall, would I say Titanic Bork is better than Black Cleaver or Sundered Sky? Probably not. I think Black Cleaver is just so good for Briar. It's not even close. But either way, enjoy your lunch or dinner, whatever you're eating. Have a good one. Peace.